My name is Mikkos Chrysostomou. Well, originally Chrysostomou, as I took my grandfather's name when I was born in Ios Lukas, Famagusta, in Cyprus, December 1946. My parents, Vaso and Thekla, who came from Larnaca, they had three daughters, Georgia, Vera, and Fanula, and of course, and a brother, Lagi. She was married at 16, and she had all five of us by the time she was 23. So times were tough, but we had a happy home life, always good with friends and family. Unfortunately, situations in Cyprus worsened late 50s, and my parents had no option but to come to England. So we came in England in 1958, lived with some relatives at Kentish Town in Holloway for about a year, and then we moved on to Muswell Hill, where I went to Willow Grimshaw School. I didn't realise then that I'd be sitting next to famous people. Dave Davies from the Kings was with me, and his brother, obviously, Ray Davies. He was a year above, along with Rod Stewart at the time. Unfortunately, I broke my leg when I was 12, so I missed quite a bit of time, as well as affected my education at that time. Didn't achieve what I wanted to, but I was head boy for a couple of years, and we also had a fantastic trip to Russia, one of the first schools to do that. I went to Tottenham Tech College and got my diploma in structural engineering, and I also met my future wife there, Catherine, in 1968, and we got married 4 years later. Had three great sons, Vas, Alex and Mikkos, and they in turn have given us 5 grandsons and a granddaughter. Really love them to bits. When I finished, I worked for Taylor Woodrow for a while, but after that, jobs were scarce, and you have to work in the Far East if you wanted to move on. And I went into shoe retailing, worked for Faith Shoes and Shelley Shoes for over 30 years as buying and merchandising. Of course, can't mention I always enjoyed sport, and football was one of my favourites. And I played for Tottenham Tech at the time, built up a good relationship with friends, made a lot of friends and acquaintances. And in fact, I was leading goal scorer in the whole league for about 120 clubs. Once I did score 74 goals. Then we moved into, when Gobba was formed, I was one of the original members of Gobba, formed an orthosis in 1975. Little did I know that was going to be a problem, because coming from Ios Lukas, I was with Salamina, played for the juniors at the time, and then I signed for an orthosis because I just didn't know anything about getting involved in politics or whatever. But my father took a bit of stick in 1969 when he visited Cyprus. Anyway, after that, I formed Famagusta. That was because when my third son, Nick, was born, he was the 11th boy in the family. So we had quite a nucleus of our own stock, and with a few friends who made Famagusta, which is a lovely club at the time. We had a little bit of success, and then it was good. It was a good time in the community, because it helped produce a lot of players to prop up the ageing players of the seniors. I also played football for Crouch and Vampires in the Southern Amateur League, and I believe I still hold the record there for 49 goals. Later, I also done a bit of journalism for Barighiaghi and Eleftheria for about 30 years. And also, being in Gobba, I did finish with a record of being the oldest registered player to score a goal at the age of 58. I still enjoy and I cherish the time with my grandsons playing football. And that is, after retiring, I do enjoy being with the family. So, of course, that I do enjoy travelling as well, but and I enjoy when I go to Cyprus. It's really relaxing for me to go there. Unfortunately, our house just on the other side of the border, but hopefully one day that will be solved for everyone, for all Cypriots to live together.